As some of you may know, I am participating again this year in First Coast Romance Writers Anthology Fundraiser, Romancing the Holidays, Volume 2. Super excited. It releases on September 22nd, but pre-sales are on sale right now, so you can go ahead, go out, pre-order your ebook. Paperbacks will be on sale on launch day, September 22nd. And my story is Fated by Fire. It's story number 3 in my Witchy Business serial. But you don't have to read books 1 and 2 if you don't want to. Book 3 or story number 3 does stand alone. And so with the launch date of Romancing the Holidays, volume number 2 only being 3 weeks out, it's countdown time. So you know what that means. You're gonna get a sneak peek into my story, Fated by Fire. So I'm gonna give you a little insight into our heroine, Genevieve St. Clair. Genevieve St. Clair should have been terrified of the man approaching her, and not just because she was alone, her pathetic excuse for a car having stranded her with a flat tire on one of Thornton, Georgia's many swampy, desolate back roads at dusk. If she wasn't mistaken, and with her particular talent she rarely was. The man was none other than the infamous Marcus Kyle, ecologist by day and prominent warlock and council member of the Clifton Heights Coven by night. But becoming appropriately panicked by his presence and their isolation was difficult, when said man was sporting a Buzz Lightyear costume, complete with lime green tipped sneakers and retractable plastic wings. The wings had sprung outward and prevented him from gracefully exiting his SUV twice. Rumor had it, Dr. Kyle could siphon as well as merge magic, and if he chose to, he had the power to drain entire covens to husks with a single powerful flex of his will. In her vivid and increasingly frighteningly accurate visions, he was testing the limits of that power in a parody of Carrie, wearing the blood of his slaughtered witches and warlocks with trembling glee. In reality, his cheeks dimpled when he smiled. Jen stood to face him, leaving her lug wrench on the asphalt where she dropped it mid-spin at the sight of him. No need to call attention to the fact that in addition to the lug wrench, she'd also dropped the car, having stuttered her levitation spell. Goddess help her if he'd noticed. He paused at her rear tire, looking a bit sheepish. You'll have to excuse the getup. I was on my way to a costume party, but I couldn't help but pass by without asking if you needed help changing that tire. Breathe. She'd seen Dr. Kyle's face in her mind's eye for years, but her visions hadn't prepared her for the heat of his direct gaze, nor the distraction of his angled jaw. From the curls of his faux hawk to his perfect teeth, beaming at her from behind those lush parted lips and every smooth as caramel baby-faced feature in between, he was fresh and friendly, adorable even. She supposed the wrath and violence in her visions had prevented her from truly appreciating his appearance, because before this moment, she would have described Dr. Marcus Kyle as dangerous, vicious, and volatile. Now that he was before her in the flesh, the phrase cutie pie came to mind. And holy mother of earth and rain, she wanted a bite.